Welcome back to Cactus plays Super Mario Odyssey. My name's Kevandre.
My name is Bobby.
Last time we did the Mushroom Kingdom, and then I said, I'm going to do some grinding. And so I did. So we're going to go to the dark side of the moon now. We're almost at 500 moons, and I figured we'd grab the 500th moon in this episode before we can go to the darker side.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do.
So what all grinding did you do?
I went to many kingdoms. I got many more moons.
That's it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, that sounds terribly exciting.
Yeah, it was fun.
I'm super glad I didn't have to watch that.
Yeah. I mean, some of them are fun to watch, but ain't no thing. Chicken wang. Cat's here. He's looking at me like, what the fuck? Why aren't you petting me?
And where are my chicken wings?
Yeah.
He heard the term. Now he wants them.
He's a big fan of a chicken wing.
But tuna is the chicken of the sea, little cat. So when you get the tuna as part of your normal meal, that counts.
I heard that cats aren't supposed to have fish as much as they want to have fish.
I'm not supposed to have chocolate as much as I want to have chocolate.
True, but that's your choice. He doesn't have the brain power to make that assumption.
He probably does.
He is dumb.
Oh, okay.
Yeet.
Are you saying that I'm not dumb?
I am saying that you're less dumb.
I would call you a liar if you were to say I'm not dumb.
I'm calling you a truther.
Those are bunnies.
Yeah, so the truth is that the moon is just where bunnies are from.
Okay.
It's true.
Sure. I'm willing to believe that.
Can you hand me that pesh?
Oh. Little pesh amiibo.
Yes. I'm going to do the old scanneroo just to give myself a head start here. Going into the big carrot. As one does. So, the first part of the dark side of the moon is basically just a Brutal's boss rush.
Okay.
But there are also some extra moons that we will get after this.
Hooray.
We'll see how much I die.
You're gonna die all of them.
So what if you stopped the wedding? You can't stop me. You can't stop any of us Brutals. Come on, let's see you try. Yeah, whatever he said.
Yeah. He said, ha 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 ha. So is it... This doesn't seem to be too much harder.
Yeah, it's basically just a rush of all of the bosses with no healing with moon physics.
Oh, well that should probably make it easier with the moon physics.
No.
Oh. Well, maybe it would be if you got good.
Oh, okay. Get fucked, friend.
I don't think he's your friend, guy.
He's not your guy, friend.
You kind of fucked that one up.
No, okay. I knew it was Buddy, but I wanted to fuck it up for humor's sake.
Yeah, and then you get Pal,
yeah.
Chief. If somebody calls you Chief, fuck that guy.
This ain't it, Chief. Shoutouts to Peanut Butter Gamer. Who it turned out, it wasn't it, Chief. Good for him. Get fucked, friend! He's dead, Jim.
He does seem pretty dead. And for some reason, that little bitty cliffside was linked to his life.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I feel like I should.
Woohoo.
And why are all these stages linked to the Brutals? Did they build the carrot?
Look, they're probably the leaders of the moon.
I mean...
That's where bunnies are from. We've already discussed this. They are the real bun lords.
The real MB buns?
Yeah. Oh, it's you! Nope, I'm not doing that. Not nice, barging into our kingdom like you own the place. What, you didn't know this is where we live? Guess I still got things to teach ya. What's up, Shotty?
Where did they develop Victorian dress? On the moon.
Where didn't they?
Probably on the moon.
Look, man, I don't know if you know a thing or two about Victoria, but she was in the space race. She wanted to kill Russia, so she did.
I don't think you know anything about history in any regard whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
The more I talk to you, the more I'm convinced that your entire view of history is pretty much like 1776, there's America, and then sometimes later, the Beatles happened, that was good.
Yeah, Paul died. Nixon was there.
Right.
He was in the space race with Victoria against Vladimir Putin.
Which Victoria? Beckham?
Queen. Well, quite possibly also Victoria Beckham. Though she was Victoria Adams back then.
Oh, yes.
Because they didn't get married until the late 90s, so...
Oh, so you have a time scale when it comes to Spice Girls. Okay.
Did you ever have a question about that?
I know that you know about the Spice Girls, but I don't know if your time scale would be accurate at all. Or if you have conspiracy theories about the Spice Girls.
You know what? I don't.
I'm sure there are a few.
Well, I mean, everybody's got the conspiracy theory, which is kind of true, which is that Victoria didn't really sing on them.
Yeah.
I mean, that one's just, like, apparently it's true, but not as true as people think it is. Like, she does sing. It's just, you know...
For like a lot of the
a lot less than the rest of them.
Yeah, and for a lot of the live performances, she would occasionally be muted.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay.
Something like that. All that shit's true. When conspiracy theories turn out to be true, that's when life is good.
Yeah, that sounds like a true life-changing conspiracy theory for anyone.
I agree.
It's not. So let's see. Googling up Spice Girls conspiracy theories.
Oh no. This sounds great.
Cannot type as effectively with my thumbs. Okay.
That's how most people type with their thumbs.
It's weird.
Oh. I don't think I've ever actually watched you type on your phone then.
Let's see, there's one from Fredscape. Who the fuck is Fred?
Oh, you're supposed to shoot your goo.
Oh. Do I have to? Alright, fine. Just let me scoot back away from the microphone.
So that he doesn't shoot his goo all over it.
Right. Ha ha! Our home's here fine and all, but I'm ready for my own ship.
Oh no.
Oh, that's spiking, dude. It's great.
Yeah, my can was vibrating in my hand.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Yours! Oh yeah! The Odyssey is gonna fit me real good once I've kicked you to the curb!
I bet our neighbors love us.
Fuck them. Look, it's fun, okay? I like doing that voice. 10 craziest music conspiracies. StubHub.
StubHub, okay.
Okay, I got one on StubHub and one on BBC. I'm not going to read the Fredscape one because I don't want to give somebody named Fredscape traffic. So, the Paul McCartney is dead.
Of course. Number one. Of course it is, because it's true.
Avril Lavigne is also dead.
Is she?
Skater boy singer Avril Lavigne is said to have passed away back in 2003 and replaced by actress Melissa Vandella.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks exactly the same as she did then.
Yeah.
So, probably not.
Jay-Z is a time traveler and or a vampire.
But no, that's Nick Cage.
Also him, but this one's specifically concerning music.
Well, are you saying Nick Cage doesn't have a dank album?
I don't think he does.
He should. I didn't even get hit once in that one. That dude shot his goo for no reason.
Dr. Dre started Burning Man Festival and kept it quiet.
Why? Would he do that?
No.
Or is he just burning a man at a festival?
Get behind that shit and make some loot off of those fools. Yep.
Okay.
Taylor Swift is an agent of the Illuminati.
It came to that conclusion pretty swiftly. It's tailor-made for some conspiracy theorists.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's not the only celebrity to have been accused of being a member of the secret society known as the Illuminati. Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z have also been implicated. This particular conspiracy theory revolves around Taylor Swift's obsession with the number 13.
I've heard of that movie.
Yep.
Heck, gotta say, Bill, that we were perfect as perfect gets. Did anything Bowser wanted? Then you mucked it up. No one will hire us now, so guess what? You're gonna pay for all of it. See, he talks via backmasking.
Oh, okay. The number of strong ties to the Illuminati, apparently, with many believing there are 13 families that control the world. That seems like too much. The Look What You Made Me Do singer explained her fascination with the number in an interview on MTV, saying, I was born on the 13th, I turned 13th on Friday the 13th. My first album went gold in 13 weeks. My first #1 song had a 13-second intro. Every time I've won an award, I've been seated in either 13th seat, 13th row, 13th section, or row M, which is the 13th letter. At that point, you're just looking for excuses to associate with the number 13.
Yes.
Kanye West is the Starman from the David Bowie song.
Oh, okay.
David Bowie's mention of a starman waiting in the sky who'd love to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds, is actually referring to Kanye West.
Of course it is.
Despite not having been born at the time, internet crazies state that the evidence can be found on the cover of Bowie album Ziggy Stardust, which shows Bowie standing under a sign that reads K West.
Oh.
The first track of this album, 5 Years, is considered an omen for the coming of West, who was born 5 years after the album's release.
Holy shit. Confirmed.
Thorough Kanye being one of the first to tweet a tribute when Bowie died. And the fact his last album is called Black Star. That one's quite a reach. And you've kind of sort of got something there. Oh,
do you?
No. See, there's one. Katy Perry is a murdered child beauty queen.
Oh.
Yeah, that one's weird.
Jean Bonnet.
Lady Gaga killed Lou Reed.
Lady Gaga killed Lou Reed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she did.
Oh, excuse me.
I was on the extra floating rock when I went to piss her.
Excuse me.
And our neighbors hate me. You're spiking worse than I did when you did that voice.
Wouldn't you know it? I've had a power moon all the way, and it's only who's explode.
Shoutouts to the last time I have to do the Toad voice. Because even if he's on the darker side, I ain't talking to him.
That's fair. Stevie Wonder isn't really blind.
Stevie Wonder isn't real.
That's a better one.
We all just imagined him at the same time.
Now
he was a wonder for a reason.
Have you heard this one? John Lennon was murdered by Stephen King.
I have not heard that one.
It's called LennonMurderTruth.com, apparently. The fuck? You know when you feel so strongly that a famous horror writer killed one of the most famous musicians of all time that you need a printout on the side of your van? Yeah, that's neither. Steve Lightfoot, however, has no such reservations. There's a picture.
Interesting. As how old was Stephen King?
I don't know, like 6.
Well, okay. To be fair, it was like 1980, so I guess he's probably old enough.
On top of the standard conspiracy theorist blog, Lightfoot took it a step further and has his insane ramblings sprayed all over his van. The theory is based on a photo of Mark Chapman, the real killer, getting his book signed by Lennon. Lightfoot insists it isn't Chapman in the photo, but Stephen King. That's it. No further evidence required. Fair enough, he does look a bit like him, just not respray your van like him. But this one didn't even have a fucking Spice Girls one on it. What the fuck? That's specifically what I googled. You're letting me down here, Stubbo. Here I was thinking we had some good shit, and it was just not the good shit that I wanted.
I did enjoy that. Again, we were gonna make like a conspiracy theory thing, and we never did.
That's true. Let's see. So on to BBC. The first one is Paul is dead. Second one is that Elvis isn't.
Of course.
Third one is Bieber is cold-blooded.
Okay.
And it starts off with the lizard people. In the same way that all dead celebrities are healthily buying fuses somewhere, pretty much every famous person is either a member of the Illuminati or a shape-shifting alien lizard being, including babyface bad boy, is he? Justin Bieber, who blinked oddly in a YouTube video in a way that only a lizard can, according to commentators. So he joins Barack Obama, Madonna, Katy Perry, Angelina Jolie, and every member of the royal family as a scaly-skinned beast here to enslave the human race.
I agree.
Okay. The Jay-Z vampire thing. Let's see.
Sorry, did they explain why Jay-Z is a vampire?
Same thing. Pictures of him in the back and all that.
Oh, just
stuff.
like the same as Nick Cage.
Yeah. They're like, oh, hey, we found this picture of somebody that looks suspiciously like Jay-Z. And maybe if you squint a bit.
Okay. It's almost like humans are not all exactly different from each other.
Right. It's like there's some general patterns that are bound to repeat themselves eventually.
Not with Nick Cage, though. He's just a vampire.
Right. Let's see. There's one that Beyonce is a clone of herself, apparently.
Is a clone of herself?
Yeah. Replaced by her own stem cells. As proven by a video showing her acting oddly or clone-like at a basketball game. Or is probably just a bit bored. Okay. The Avril Lavigne stuff. Sister Michael. Tragic and perpetually bizarre life of Michael Jackson had generated untold speculation and uncorroborated rumors. From the Elephant Man's bone to sleeping in an oxygen tent with a monkey, the King of Pop was often saddled with odd tales about his exploits. This is only multiplied since his death in 2009, with speculation that he was bumped off by the Illuminati, while he's very much alive and hiding in the back of cars in YouTube videos.
Oh.
But one exceptional theory claims that Michael and his sister Latoya are the same person, based on the fact that they were never ever photographed together, and they look similar.
I did it.
Hooray! You lived.
I can believe that. I mean, have you ever even seen Latoya Jackson? No. She's not real.
People aren't real.
Just like birds. That's a new favorite of mine. I really like Birds Aren't Real.
Yes. Lord being a 35-year-old, geologist in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm the king. Hey, now we can go to the darker side. But first, time for frustration.
That Rihanna is a lizard person because she can't wink.
Oh yeah? Can she not?
She cannot. I think there are a lot of photos and videos and gifs and all that stuff of her either being kind of way heavily done up in makeup, and it's kind of hard to do anything in that. But also, she's a party girl. She likes to get high and drink a lot, or at least she used to. That used to be her big thing. And it's kind of hard to function when you do that. And wink on command, I imagine.
Holy shit, did I do this on the first try?
Apparently.
Oh my god, I cannot believe I just did that on the first try. By the way, this is the Alpharad, why don't you just press the long jump button part?
Oh.
Because he had to do it 10 gajillion times, as did I the first time. How the fuck did I just do that in the first goddamn try?
Turns out
I'm a fucking wizard.
No. Turns out it really wasn't that hard to begin with.
What the fuck? I expected to be doing this for like 15 minutes. Because, yeah, the first time I did this, oh my god, did it take forever. Well, I guess I'm wearing the king's crown for a fucking reason. Holy shit.
You're a weird one.
Jesus, Odin, Thor, and Freya. Well, we're still going to do some dark side stuff, because I want to do the darker side as its own episode.
Okay.
And I'm not going to do all these fucking hint art. I'm just going to do the extra challenges that are here. Because hint art is stupid. I hope you agree. Amen.
Yes. Okay. So I finally broke down because neither BBC or StubHub, even though I specifically Googled Spice Girls Conspiracy Theory, they had nothing on the Spice Girls. So now I'm looking at Fredscape.
It's because they're flawless.
Yeah.
So nobody could ever make a conspiracy theory.
Okay, as you might have guessed, this isn't just an ordinary Spice Girls fan page. No, it really ain't. These ladies might be considered nice, good-looking, modern, and the ultimate in present-day girl bands, but that just looks that way, and is part of a very sneaky conspiracy plotted to undermine the sanity of normal people. You're not in any way obliged to read on and have all your dreams and fantasies about these innocent-looking girls shouted brutally.
Cock and balls!
Not brutally, brutally.
I was there.
But it would be appreciated by the writer. The Spice Girls are a rather famous English girl band and consist of a number of NATO generals, 7 musicians, makeup artists, 2 singers, 5 girl members, and a songwriter. This band isn't just a band, but it's much more. Just like a lot of modern-day boy and girl bands, it didn't grow together like they usually do, but was constructed by the record companies. That's a very common conspiracy theory for everything.
Fucking
and
pox!
Sometimes it's true.
A pox on that tank.
This time, not to just make brute amounts of money. This person doesn't understand the word brutal. But to achieve some entirely different goals that will be explained to you when you read the history part of this page. The best known members of the band's art, and then it gives a brief description of them. Jerry looks weird. Oh, and Vanilla Ice is on there too, as a songwriter.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. What the
Don't murder me, Mr. Tank. I just wanted to see what was next. So apparently rolling is faster.
I think this is a joke site. It has to be. Because when it's talking about like Vanilla Ice, it's like he collects albums with German folk music, breeds frogs within his suitcase, and likes to drive and crash fast cars whenever he gets a chance.
Go shit a dick! Fuck, I made it. Holy cock and penis. Okay. Alright. It's okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
I got it.
Emma beats up Vanilla Ice. We at the Fredscape Collective have always thought that sweet-looking Emma isn't as sweet as she, with extra ease, looks. It seems that we're right! Exclamation marks!
No, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.
What? What?
Fucking me. Look how fucking good I am at this game. Holy fucking shit. Holy goddamn titty balls on a fucking titty ball salad.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm glad you finally got there. Yeah.
If I had been recording myself playing this game for the first time, this would be such a very, very, very long episode.
Sort of like, you know, when we recorded Ori and me playing it for the first time.
Yeah. And I didn't give you shit for it.
You kind of gave me a little shit for
Look,
it.
I was kind of laughing, but I didn't give you shit for it.
Little shit. And it was great.
It was pretty
You got like 50 minutes of me just dying.
Yeah, but then you just got hella, like, a big dick about it. This is the invisible road? Yeah, alright. This is gonna blow penis.
What the fuck?
No, I missed! I'm sorry. Oh, I missed!
Okay, so what is it you're trying to do on this invisible road?
Not get hit by piranha plants.
Oh, well you should probably not suck at it then.
How about eat the rock this time, idiot?
I think you kind of just gotta kick it in the right spot.
Okay. Eat the fucking rock.
This is kind of funny.
Oh, I don't need him to eat the rock, I just need to... This is easier with Cappy, by the way. Fuck me.
Oh yeah? Why don't you have Cappy?
Because I had to get rid of Cappy to get in here.
Well, that's rude.
Just like the last couple. Fuck my titty on the goddamn titty shit.
Now why did you get injured there?
Because the paint. Here, I'll just wait for this to turn the fuck around. Hello, friends. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Hooray!
I got healing. That's good. Now I just need to go back and kill everybody.
Now if you were to scan the Pesh amiibo again...
I would get the extra hearts.
So is that like just a good way to cheese it through this game? Just Pesh, Pesh, Pesh?
Yeah, if you need to.
Okay.
I've only used it, like, sparingly, though.
What do the other amiibos do?
Bowser shows you where the purple coins are.
Well, that's pretty nice.
I don't remember what Mario does. He does something.
So if you're in the paint purple stuff at all, it does the damage?
Yeah, you take damage.
Well, that's very rude of it.
You take dommage. Oh, cock and balls, Harney. You know what that means. Get fucked, bitch. Alright. Shoot your Gooma, dude. No, you fucking cunt! I should have gotten that one.
That was a pretty awesome way you said fucking cunt.
Fucking cunt.
I agree. He also says you fucking cunt. Very great.
Oh! That was my fault. My B, Mario. My B.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I know Mario is often worried about who be it be.
They don't think it'd be like it is, but it did. That was some bullshit. We're on a bitch. Alright, shoot your goo. Cool. You shoot your goo. Excellent sauce.
Nice.
No!
Oh, that's twice you fell to the same thing.
How, though? It's like the same cat.
Because he's pulling up when you try to jump on him, so you're not actually in the top of his head. You're hitting the hitbox that is front of his face.
You're a face. Yeah, you eat that fucking rock, idiot. Oof. Oof. Oof.
Them jukes.
There we go.
I don't know why he made that little trilling noise.
That's just what I do.
Yeah.
Have you met me?
I have. It's still weird.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I've met Kevandre a few times, and every single time it gets weirder. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh. You're in the goo.
Nope, I'm in the goo. I will not use the pesh. It's a challenge now.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's right there.
I am very sure.
I can get you the pesh.
I don't believe in pesh. She's not real.
I can get you that pesh. Hey, can I see that pesh you have? Wow, you didn't even try to get out of the way of that one.
Look, I didn't even try to get into your mom either, but I was still successful.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She was just like, hey, come on in. I'm like, alright, shit.
I'm gonna call her up and be like, hey, you just letting my random friends into you? And she'll be like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Isn't that the entire point of you having friends? War.
I mean, that was the point of my sister having friends,
Okay.
right?
I scream.
Because that happened a few times. My sister would get really mad at her friends. They'd come over and they'd spend like the whole night talking to me,
Oh, yeah?
which was great. I didn't want nothing to do with them because they were all kind of like stanky hoes. But, you know, I appreciated the thought.
In more ways than one.
In more ways than one, now that thought means that.
At the time, you were just like, oh, yeah. Be gone, thoughts.
Yeah.
You can't get me gay thoughts.
Really, most of the time we're just like, pale skin. No thanks, round eye.
Round eye girl. That's how that song goes, right? Shoot your goo. No.
I don't think I shared this on the channel where when I reached...
No, my goddamn fucking shitty fucking face.
Wow, they're fucking you up. But I don't think I shared it on the channel where I reached back out to somebody back in Tennessee and they remembered that trait of mine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so where I used to live in Tennessee and I used to work with a company there.
By the way, her story is more interesting. I like her story more.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But you tell it.
What? Your story.
No, you tell the story first that you're telling, and then we'll tell the other story about that person that remembered that.
Okay, so anyways,
You're the one who told me that story, idiot.
I'm having trouble remembering what the fuck you're talking about. I got lots of stories, okay? I can't remember all of them.
God damn it, why can't I fucking... Get a boner.
So, but where I used to work there, and there's a couple of people that I worked with, a few of them were like at the customer's place, where I would go there and I would help do inventory counts and all that stuff. See, now I'm distracting, so that way it's great, and I'm not making fun of him, so that should make this easier, because it's going to be a while before he gets this.
Look, man, it's really frustrating because I did the two much harder ones really easily. This is not the hard part.
Right. Anyways, the person that I'm talking about in particular was on the customer's team, and she helped do a whole bunch of the receiving and inventory control and all that stuff. Super nice girl. And one day we were getting to talking while it was just like waiting for somebody to finish some project and finish the shit or whatever. Subject to boyfriend came up because I think she was dating some dude that was there at the time. And I was like, yeah, I'm not really dating anybody because I'm way too picky. And she was like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, well, it doesn't help that I don't particularly care for white girls. And she's like, what the fuck?
When you're in Tennessee.
Right. And she's like, what? I've never heard that before. And I'm like, yeah, I've never gotten it. If they're particularly exceptional, sure, that's not going to stop me. You know, we all just have preferences, and mine happens to be for not white girls. If I walk into a 31 Flavors, I'm not going to be getting vanilla. I'm going to get the one that has some crazy-ass name, like Screaming Orgasm.
I would not buy that from 31 Flavors, by the way.
If I walked into an ice cream store and one of the flavors was Screaming Orgasm, I'm getting that fucking flavor. You cannot stop me.
I'm not going to stop you. I'm just not going to get it myself.
Now, to be fair, I had told that joke, like a dozen times to a bunch of people. And then I walked into a sushi bar one time that was a little like mom and pop sushi bar. And they had a special sushi roll called a Screaming Orgasm with Screaming Orgasm sauce.
I don't want orgasm sauce.
See, you say that now.
I do.
But if you're in the restaurant, you're just like, well, I gotta get it. I've told this joke so many times.
You gotta get it.
And it was really, really, really good sushi, so I was very happy. Anyways, that happened 5 years ago?
Fucking hell.
4.5 years ago?
Yeah.
And I didn't talk to her that much after that. It was just one of those occasional run-ins with her and just, oh, hey, we happen to have the same goals and we both do inventory. But worked for separate companies, all that jazz. So then, a month or two ago, something like that, I'm having some inventory issues and I'm no longer in Tennessee. I just can't walk over there, find this shit, and solve my problem. And the people that I'm talking to don't wanna.
Oh my god, you're shooting your goo up here? Fuck you.
So I reach out to her and be like, hey, you used to do this all the time. I'm looking for this product. And I remember it used to be used in like 5 separate places, and it's all over the place. Can you tell me if you guys have any hiding around somewhere? You've ordered a fuck ton. And I'm willing to bet there has to be some hiding there that's going to help us not run out. And she says, hey, Bobby who doesn't like his girl's vanilla, how's it going? And I went, holy shit, you remembered that. And that's like one of my best things ever. I'm extremely happy about that. She made my week remembering that shit.
Isn't this the same girl, though, that I'm thinking of with the Big Papa?
Oh, yes. Okay, so one of the days where she was doing the receiving and inventory control stuff and all that stuff, we would send drivers over there with, you know, the normal truckloads of product and shit. We would send 5-6 truckloads a day. Very full, long semi-truckloads. Mm-hmm. And she would sign for it, and she'd review the inventory and all that stuff, and she was friendly with the drivers, because she dealt with them a lot. One of the drivers, who was a nice, older black gentleman who was smooth as shit. Oh my god, I love him so much. He was great. He shows up, and he's always, like, kind of, like, chatting with the girls, being super friendly, and she slips out and calls him Poppy. Which was great. Because he told us, and he shouldn't have, because we never let him or her live that down. Because, you know, he loves it when you call him Big Poppy.
Penis!
It was so good. I miss making fun of her about that, because every time you would mention it, she would just look so embarrassed and just get like the red face going on. It was great. And he loved it because I guess he really did like it when you call him Big Papi.
Throw your hands in the air if you a true player.
Yeah. So yeah, that was her. She might be one of my favorite people in Tennessee, just ever.
Fair enough.
And I barely know her.
Not a whole lot left.
Oh yeah? No, not a whole lot left of people in Tennessee.
That I know.
No, just people in general. That's
Yeah.
it. There's only like 12 people left in Tennessee.
Turns out, whole state eradicated from the Union.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. God, you cocking piece of shit! Why, Mario? Alpha. Just the long jump.
So you have to kill them to get that moon?
Yeah. There's one. I believe in a thing called sus.
Yeah, you just gotta actually jump on top of their head.
No! Why didn't you do the third jump, you fucking idiot? Look, don't worry about it.
You've actually beaten this game before. You have 100% records
Many times.
showing that,
Cock.
that you've done this. You're good.
I've probably used Pesh.
Yeah, maybe. But here you are,
Nope.
having this bit of trouble.
It's because I'm on the channel. I can't
Yeah.
look too good after those last two fucking moons.
Talking
'Cause-
about, there's a reason why you wear the crown and all that.
Yeah, well, see, I'm not wearing the crown now, am I?
No, you're not, because you are not worthy.
Because they took away my fucking cap. Put a cap in that ass. I'm gonna run out of fucking coins before I get this goddamn moon. Fuck these fucking piranha bitches. My favorite Smash Brothers fighter.
Is it?
No. Well, I mean, I like it though.
Because you only just downloaded Hero the other day.
I downloaded Hero the same day I downloaded Banjo.
Yeah.
And Hero is actually kind of fun, but I like Banjo more. I'm also much more invested in Banjo. Just because the game is better.
No.
Get fucked.
Yeah. See? You just gotta...
Why?
Because you did it wrong.
Why this motherfucker? Be this way!
Look, don't get a big dick about it,
I'm
okay?
gonna get a big dick about it. I'm gonna lose to Matt on fucking Ghost Town.
Right?
I'm gonna break a bowl. I'm gonna get a big dick about it. And then I'm gonna go work at Guardians of the Galaxy ride and California Adventure.
Y'all calling that, just getting a big dick about something is very funny to me.
I said that on Facebook the other day. Or Twitter, actually. Because somebody was getting a big dick about something. And I was like, there's no need to get a big dick about it. And then like, hey asshole, that's supposed to clear the goo!
It did not.
Well, it's gonna ruin the whole thing now. Alright, you shoot your goo over there. Bam! Bam! Peanut butter and yams!
Peanut butter and yams?
Yeah. The clamps! Peanut butter and clamps!
It only took you a while
Look, man, just half
for
the
that
episode.
for that moderately simple puzzle.
Look, man, they wanted to kill me.
Most things want to kill you. That's how the game works.
Alright, so technically I should go in here too.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what's in here. This one's gonna take forever. I'm good.
Is it more that caterpillar up on the wall shit? Or?
No, I just gotta be Yosh and find all the sauce, and I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'm good. But like half of the moons on this kingdom are fucking hint art. What's this one?
Okay, you say hint art. And I spell hint with an E,
Yes.
so hentai art?
Alright, this one's fine. We'll do this one.
Fucking Yosh.
Let me up. Let me up. Fucking
This is not a dance.
cunt. Holy shit! And bad mistake. What?
Wow, you fucked that one up impressively, my good
I
sir.
didn't realize that these boys were here. Yoshi, why don't you jump correctly? It would be nice.
Because you don't want to.
It might be nice. It might be nice if Yoshi would jump correctly.
I don't think that's how that song goes.
You don't know.
I don't.
It was the original cut version.
I don't think George Washington gave a shit
You don't know.
about Yoshi jumping.
Says you.
Yeah, says me.
Yoshi's Magma Swamp, the next game from Retro Studios.
Oh yeah. Maybe we can call up Lin-Manuel Miranda. Be like, hey, yo, can you do a rap musical about Yoshi?
Look, man, I called him up just the other day, and he didn't respond.
I can see that. I wouldn't respond to the crazy shit you say either.
Look, man, it was a good idea.
What was your idea?
It was, I want a Hercule Poirot musical, where the ending changes all the time.
So, like, Clue.
Look, it can be Clue if you want.
Okay.
Actually, they did that. They did do a Clue musical, but it didn't come here, so I didn't see it.
Oh. So it's like, hey, Lynn. Because his friends call him Lynn, I assume.
Yeah.
Can you just rip off this thing that's already been done? Okay, thanks, bye.
I don't know how good that was. Where's the... Oh...
No one knows how good it was.
Jonathan Lynn was recommending it, so I'm assuming that it's, you know, at least good on his part.
Which one was Jonathan Lynn?
Jonathan Lynn's the dude who directed Clue, the movie.
Okay.
I'm Facebook friends with him.
Oh, yeah, just name drop that, why don't you?
Yeah. I like being Facebook friends with people who I like.
Yeah.
It's like Drew Hayes, right? Like, he's... I've never felt worse about something in my entire life.
You just killed that poor Yoshi.
I'm so sorry, Yoshi.
He's not sorry at all.
I am, actually. I feel really bad.
You had it coming, you little green fuckhead.
Anyway, this is what hint art is.
Oh, hey, look, there's a portrait on the moon.
Right. So, hint art is basically, hey, go to this location and ground pound and you get a moon.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, there's 1,000 of them on Dark Side to go to all these different places, and hint art is like one of my least favorite things in this game. So I'm not gonna.
Okay.
We're gonna call it here, and the next time we'll go to the darker side.
Sounds good.
So let's do some fucking shoutouts, son.
Okay.
How about you go first?
Alright, so my shout out is going towards a YouTube channel, and he is somewhat of a big personality that's been around for a while. And I'm gonna fuck up the name. It's JoergSprave? Something like that. If you've seen a whole bunch of stuff like, oh hey, here's this dude and he used like plywood and rubber bands to make a repeating rubber band cannon, that's him. He does crazy shit like that. He recently teamed up with New Archery, doing like a little repeater thing for a Mongolian crossbow. That's really freaking cool. And New Archery managed to get it all the way over in Australia and do it. And tested it and reviewed it. So he makes some really weird and interesting shit based on the premise of, can I? And most of the time it's in like a basic wood shop out of just like plywood, rubber bands, maybe some spring, leftover steel. It's nothing super fancy, nothing like you need an engineering degree for. You just need some woodshop tools and some creative thinking. He is a super nice and fun personality guy, and it's real fun to watch him have fun with shit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So kind of like a Mark Rober kind of channel.
Sure, who's that?
We watched him the other day. He made the golf club, the jet-powered golf club.
Maybe, but that requires a lot more engineering than what Jorg does.
Oh, okay.
And Jorg is more of like a laughing 35, 40-year-old guy who's just shooting the shit. He's just having fun.
I see.
There was some controversy a while back because some of the stuff like the rubber band gun, his shit was getting taken down, saying, oh, that's showing like weapons and all that stuff, and a lot of people threw a fit for him, saying, absolutely fucking not.
Yeah. I feel that.
So.
Anyway, for my shout out, I'm going to do a shout out to a video game that came out to basically nobody paying attention to it.
Which is a shame.
Yeah, which is a shame. And it's called Control. Now, I picked up this game on a whim because I saw, like, oh, hey, Control is out today. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. So I looked it up. And I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of weird and, psychic powers-y and kind of dark.
Yeah.
and I picked it up for the Xbox. And I can tell off the bat that this game is optimized for the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro.
Right.
Now, I have an Xbox One S, which is the less powerful version, and it really shows. The game is playable, but
Yeah, there's definitely some lag points.
I would absolutely pick this up on the system where you have the more powerful version. I should have gotten it for PS4 because we got a PS4 Pro. Not that I would have played it then, but all the same. Bobby might have.
You're assuming a lot.
But I played probably most of the game. I haven't finished it yet, but I did enjoy it enough that I'm going to do a shout out to it.
Yeah, he didn't finish it because he remembered he had to do some grinding in Odyssey.
Yeah, I had to do Odyssey, and then I wanted to play Fire Emblem again because he finished his playthrough of it. And,
Yeah.
you know,
We had a whole bunch of leftover renown, so he's just like, I gotta
I'm
use
just
that
going to
shit.
use all of it. So yeah, but yeah, Control is cool. I'm gonna finish it at some point. It's cool, and I really appreciated one particular feature in particular. Before I even started the game, I'm going through the settings, looking at what they got, and they have a particular feature that says mute copyrighted music.
Which is just the bee's knees.
For people like us, I would have killed for that in like
Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk or
Saints
Row. Yeah, exactly. Games that use real music, not that video game music isn't real music. You know what I mean? Copyrighted music.
Right.
I tend to really like those games, but God, they piss me off because when we play it on the channel, it's a real problem. So I really appreciated that they added that feature, and I hope that future games will also do that.
It's a very cool thing.
Yeah, so I really like that. And yeah, the game itself is very unique, very strange, in a very unsettling way. If you're finding yourself so unsettled by it, I would recommend just turning on Spotify and listening to your Sporty Spice as I did, and it helps a lot. So,
Yes. The cure for the heebie-jeebies is Sporty Spice.
I don't know that it's not.
Is that going to be the episode title?
Maybe.
Okay. But yeah, it's a really cool game. I was watching him play it and read some of the stuff about it. If you've gone to the internet website SCP for Secure, Contain, Protect or something like that,
Yeah.
it has some of the similar vibes from it.
Yeah, you can totally tell that it's inspired by SCP,
Right.
which
So-
is cool. You're in the Federal Bureau of Control, called the Oldest House, and like the bureau itself is constantly changing. Sometimes you just pull a light switch 3 times and end up at this random motel, which is in an alternate reality where you have to complete a puzzle and then you come back. It's weird. It's great. The board of the bureau is a giant inverted pyramid. That's just your boss.
Right. As normal.
As everyone does. It's a good game. Check it out if you haven't heard of it or if you've been on the fence about it. I recommend it. From what I understand, it's kind of short, so if you can check it out cheap, I would recommend it. It seems to be like that a lot. I only bought it for $50 on Amazon
50?
on the day it came out.
Okay.
So I was like, oh. So I don't know that if it's because it's not doing well, or because I don't know that it is, because I don't think it had any groundswell.
Which
But
is unfortunate.
yeah, it's a good game though, so check it out.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we'll see you next time for the final episode when we go to the darker side.
Thanks so much, guys.
Later.
Bye.